Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Ruins of Sin Reactions. I'm Nightwish Ruin.
I'm Sacrifice Sin.
Tonight we're going to be reacting to a band called The Dark Element. The song is called My Sweet Mystery. And for those of you that do not know, this band, it features Annette Olson as the singer, ex-singer of Nightwish.
Mm-hmm.
And the songwriter and guitarist is Yanni, probably would butcher his last name, from Sonata Arctica. He used to be in Sonata Arctica. And I know this band pretty well. I've listened to the whole album a few times. Still have yet to be able to find it, to buy it, but...
well, that would be because where we go, they don't have very much metal music anymore.
And... like I said, I found out about this band just recommended on, I don't even recall what video, but the video that I did first see by them was actually The Ghost and the Reaper. And from the thumbnail, I swear, I don't know, it was just the way the thumbnail was, it almost looked like Taria. I'm like, did she, guest in a band? It just doesn't say it, or what? So I clicked on it, but as soon as the singing started, I'm like, that's not Taria, obviously, but I'm like, I know this voice. Why do I know this voice? And I couldn't place it for whatever reason. And I scrolled in the intro or the info, and I'm like, oh, that would be why.
Yeah, I've heard maybe 3 songs by these guys.
Actually, you've heard more than you think, but you don't pay attention.
Well, the only ones I remember is at least 3.
Yeah, the 3 videos that they've got.
Yeah, that's
and
all
then
I remember.
I've done some audio ones too, but we talk a lot, so.
Well, let's get into this.
But yes.
Before we drive these guys nuts.
I think we would have driven them nuts by now. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah, always is. Yeah, what was I gonna say? There's a few things.
I know I'm not in your head.
I know that. Yeah, right. God, I hate that sometimes. Well, let's see.
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, this band, like, as soon as the music hit, you got the Nightwish, Delane, Sonata Arctica, like that feel.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have actually, compared like, oh, this the beginning or something riff sounded like "Shudder Before the Beautiful" from Nightwish, which is like, I would honestly know. Well, I know that "Shudder Before the Beautiful" was written first, I believe, because that was out before this. But the point, well, at least that I recall, I know they were out for a good almost a year before I even found out about them.
No, I
But
don't remember.
the point is, though, it's like, of course you're going to have those influences. Sonata Arctica was another band that I recall that had the same style. So, and then you bring, Annette into it. And I don't know if it was, I think it was, from what I remember reading somewhere, that most of the songs were already written when he had her come in, just like with in Nightwish with Dark Passion Play. But he had definitely already a female voice in mind, obviously, and he did say it was something more like he wanted it like almost like a poppier feel to it, like
like a pop.
What the hell did someone say? I don't know if that's actually true, but I swear I saw someone say that like a hard Alanis Morissette from Jagged Little Pill, that type, but harder. That's what someone said. That's what he was going for, or something. Which, suppose I wouldn't really compare the two because they're way different. But
yeah, way different style of music. I can tell you that.
But the point, I guess, is just that well, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people, and I love it. I've seen a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, Annette's awesome in this and everything." There's a lot of people saying that, "Oh, that she for them didn't fit into Nightwish, but this is great. She's good in this." But what you're always going to get that when you have someone replace a singer, especially when
because
they're so
she got
different.
brought in after one of the original lead singer was left. And everyone got used to her for 5 albums.
Yeah, and
you think that someone's just going to be able to come in and not take heat?
Of course it's going to happen. I mean, it even happens with like guitarists and drummers and all that. It happens. I still say it happens a hell of a lot more with singers because
definitely, because they're basically the face of the band. So
I'm not dissing any musicians whatsoever. It's easier to replicate someone's guitar playing or their drumming or whatever, rather than someone's voice.
I mean, sometimes you can tell when it's a different guitarist or a different drummer because just the way that they play is different. But it's so much harder to replicate a voice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few that people that you see that do sound alike.
In my opinion, if a band can come out with a new guitarist and people they don't even really notice, that says something to me on the guitarist part, that they can come in and just pick up right where someone left off. It's like, you're that freaking good that you can play almost the same way as someone else.
I mean, I'm not.
That shows how good you are.
I'm not saying that they're expendable because someone else can play, but I'm just saying it's definitely easier to replicate an instrument sound rather than a vocal sound. I'm not saying like I already said, I'm not saying anyone's expendable in a band. I'm just saying you're going to take more heat because the sound's going to change a lot more with a vocal change than a instrument change. Now, if you for whatever reason the main songwriter is replaced, that's a different story.
That's really going to change.
But I'm just saying. But anyways, back to the Dark Element. Yeah, right. She just I know like she just looks so much happier. She looks happy in this band. I mean, I know they could pretend, but it just seems like
I don't know if it's just that she's happy. My guess is she's just happy being back into music.
Definitely.
Because she seemed like she liked to sing. She liked to to tour.
And I still don't care what a lot of people say. Some people make fun of her for instead of headbanging and dancing. I like you know how she does that. It's her thing. She does it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Floor doesn't always just headbang either. So
I know, but I'm just saying. You know, some people have said it. It's like, you know, to them, whatever. That's your opinion. Have fun with it. But personally, yeah, this band is a little, if you really want to say, less metal, but that was the intention on Yanni's part. They're not supposed to be, you know, hardcore metal, because I don't even think Sonata Arctica isn't hardcore metal from what I recall.
No, they
So-
like I said, when we went and saw them with Delane and Nightwish,
Yeah.
we saw Sonata Arctica.
Well, kind of heard them more.
Well,
'cause-
as soon as they started, I'm like,
yeah.
did Delane come back on stage?
I know the drumming
And then
sounded
we
a lot.
heard the guy singing. I'm like, okay.
But anyways, yeah, it's just that's what he went for. It has, and some people I've seen in other songs of theirs kind of complain about like the electric. Yeah, not electric. Is it like not industrial, but I guess you could say industrial.
Like an industrial style feel to it.
Yeah, the electronic. That's it. Like
Electronica.
sounds. Yeah, a little bit in there. It's like, because that's the point of it. Now, I don't know if one of the other band members plays the keyboards too, and that's why there wasn't one in the videos. But I'm pretty sure I've seen some live videos. I'm pretty sure there's a keyboardist on stage.
You can hear it.
Yeah, there's definitely a keyboard. I don't know if Yanni does it for the albums, or if they just, for whatever reason, at the time they had to have someone come in that they didn't have a permanent one yet. I don't know.
No idea.
But the reason we didn't do a live one is because they weren't the best quality, and I figured just do the video one. You know, maybe eventually we'll have a DVD done. I know they're coming out with a new album soon. Last thing I remember seeing, Annette had posted something on their page that they were starting to go back into the studio. And he had like all the songs written, so they're starting to record. So, and yes, we should stop talking. You know, it's probably a really long video.
If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you want us to react to more The Dark Element or any other band, drop a comment down below.
Yeah, tell us what you think of this band. Of course, like we should, you know, you always do anyways, but we always never say to do.
And if you like our content, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, and well, see you
next time. Later.